Hello, Atlanta Athletic Club. Matt Scheck, PGA Teaching Pro here at the club. Let's talk about speed versus rotation in transition. Is it good to have speed or is it better to have rotation? Does one help another or does one hurt another? Well, the answer lies in amateurs versus pros. Amateurs have a lot of what we call arm speed from the top, pulling the club with that front arm. So the front arm comes off the chest and the body is very stall or very not moving at all. A professional, by the time their left arm is back to parallel to the ground, it's still connected to their left bicep is connected to their pectoral muscle, and their knees are back to pointed at the target. So that's the rotational piece that we want to try to add into our golf swing. If we can do that, get some good rotation of the hips before we pull the left arm off our chest, we're going to have the ability to make a good swing to a finish. We're not going to get hitting the ball and producing a fake finish. We're actually going to swing through the ball into a correct finish. I was listening to Patrick Cantlay, #4 ranked world golfer, and he likes to really feel like he's hanging out at the top for as long as possible to give his hips time to open up so he can make a good finish. Finishing the golf swing produces a much more solid hit. So as we set up to hit this ball, it still is important that we make a correct pivot. And I like to think about the pivot as the back knee staying in and the front shoulder going over the stick on the ground. So if you can get the feeling of coiling like this, our arms will swing on the correct path more times than not. And also taking your rear shoulder blade and kind of shrugging it into your spine is going to help you get that a little bit of extension in your spine to get you a little bigger coil. So as we take a golf swing here, I want you to go to the range, and I want you to go up to the top, and let's create that stretch shortening cycle of the lead arm getting stretched across the chest or adduction and giving that rubber band effect so it just launches it through. Instead of normally trying to get a lot of speed, pulling the left arm off the chest, the hips haven't moved, and then hitting the ball instead of finishing the swing. If you slow down any professional's golf swing, when they come back to the left arm parallel to the ground, the knees are at the target, the left arm still across the chest. And that is produced by, some people say a pause at the top, but you're really just pausing that left arm as the right elbow comes in and the hips start to open up, giving you that good stretch rubber band effect that's going to catapult that club through the hitting zone. So you'll be amazed if you really go to the top and give it some time before you add the speed. And just think about finishing. So rotation produces speed. Speed from the top can actually reduce rotation. So let's go ahead and practice this on the range. Thank you for watching.